your face in the crowd, but you don't seem so far away. This is empty space, empty space. Even when the music is loud, I'd rather be no other place. Here with you now, here with you now.
There's a pyramid of power with eyes that can see it all. Cameras to capture your image at City Hall. Realize they listen whenever you make a call. If you want a revolution, I'll really give it to y'all. Brave is the army that bands against bands and dead presidents, determining life of mankind. Cancerous, how we bleed papers. Green colors bleeding in streets for cheap paper. A civil mass is left the plastic compound. Realign when the shit gets drastic. Lit the veil when the systems are masked. It's just another pyramid scheme, a government racket. To line with the power with Charles Jurassic. Nation T-Rex with covert tactics. Rise from the ashes to back the atlas.
Bring the madness. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. Welcome everyone out to Spa-Francorchamps. It is round one of the 2023 Caribbean Motor Racing Sim Club GT3 Masters Championship. We are looking live at a beautiful sunny evening at Belgium, and we are getting ready for not just round one, but one of our most famous events of the year. It is time for the 24 Hours of Spa Virtual. 365 days ago, we saw a climactic championship finale between the drivers of Justin Nasir, Martin Webster, Kurt Moss, just to name a few. What a championship, and that was. Webster came out on top that day, but it was Justin who won it. This time around, this grid looks packed. We are looking at a sold-out show where the drivers will be shattering this record. 24 is the record. 32 are interested. Many new drivers ready to go racing with us here at CMRSC. The cars have been BOP'd, as you can see in the times on the right-hand side, so it all is down to driver skill. It's been very controversial as we built up to this very day. A lot of drivers, a lot of work to do when it came to BOP. It's a one-man show and we were testing it all, but we are confident now that we are going to bring you guys at home one of the best races of the year. Caribbean Motor Racing Sim Club, just 10 minutes away from official qualifying. This championship is going to feature 10-minute qualifying sessions, as well as a 60-minute race for today's stream. As the drivers are now on track, we have a lot of names to look through, a lot of returning, a lot of new. Let's get the party started. Welcome everyone. We are out here. If you're now joining us to the stream, make sure to hit that like. Subscribe if you want to join into the conversation. Shout out to you guys in the chat. David Score and Marlon Young. Roll per tab. Let's turn the volume up on the cars out here, because these things sound beautiful. Let's look through. A lot of drivers in the pits. Let's stock some cars on track. There we got Klaus Klint running in the BMW M4 GT3. Who do we have next? Newcomer Michael Leonard in the Mercedes AMG GT3 Evo. Oswin Wilson, welcome back, buddy. It's been a long time since we've seen Ozzy return. We're happy to have him back for this championship. Let's see what he can do in this one. Anderson Baiano in the BMW, looking very quick. We'll see what he does in this one. Mikhail Charles in the McLaren as he hunts down Jaden Harrison. Louis Rossner in the car now, making his debut in the Mercedes, currently in the pits. Tavar Clark also in the pits. David Scoran coming out on track in the McLaren. Jaden Harrison taking on the Ferrari 296 GT3. Alec Personnel is rocking with the Lamborghini GT3 Huracan Evo. Armando in the pits in the Mercedes. Martin Webster in the Ferrari 296. Danny Nasir, McLaren 720. Daniel Taberner, Lamborghini GT3. Ramiro in the pits. He is rocking with the Mercedes. Sean Lee, currently rejoining into the session. He's in the McLaren. Vincent De Silva, our last week's race winner in the GTE class, running in the Mercedes. Andreas Lopez in the Lamborghini. Justin Nasir's the sun blinds us there in the McLaren. And then Reckler in the Mercedes. Let's take up to the top five. Dylan Morante currently leading us off with the fastest time of a 2:14.8. Followed by Luca Andretta, 2:15.7. A lot of time to come through in these cars. Ben Turner making his debut out here. He is in the Lamborghini. Klaus Klint in the BMW. That's everyone. And with all drivers getting ready to go racing out here today. We are 6 minutes and 40 seconds left to go before we get into official qualifying. Once again, qualifying is going to be a 10-minute long session. We're going to see how the drivers do out there for the first time, putting pedal to the metal in these GT3 machines. GT3 racing is back at Caribbean Motor Racing Sim Club. The GT3 Masters Championship is in full swing. Everyone looks to be on track right now. Let's go get a close-up of some of these cars. We got some brand new liveries to take a look at. One of them being Valhalla. They're back. They're strong. And there you see the BMW piloted by Dylan Morante and Klaus Klitt, which I think is just ahead. Yes, he is. Who else do we have with a custom livery? I think we have a Michael Leonard in the Mercedes. Custom livery for him. Let's look through the order. Luis also in that custom livery there. Ooh, bit of battles going out here. Who is this? Mikhail Charles hunting down Jaden Harrison as we go into driver's eye. The sun sets. He flashes the headlights. Grass a little bit, Mikhail goes, but he gets the move done. But still in the grass, cutting it a lot there. This is one way to defend a position, if you ask me. Oh, and contact is made between both of them on corner exit. Alec is just going to avoid them. No, he's not. Contact is made with all of them. Let's swiftly move to Justin Nasir. I just saw him for the moment. There he is. I have a little bit of an issue with the McLarens. I have a little bit of wiring just hanging out there. But he is still looking good. Let's join into the Discord voice chat as we have 5 minutes to go.
There's so many people though, like Jesus.
I know. I'm excited to see the No. I'm excited to see like the record for like most biggest attendance being broken, but I'm also scared at the same point that Spa.
Eau Rouge.
I think Spa is the perfect place to have attendance being beaten because it's such a huge track. Oh,
yes,
check.
but turn one. Where's the stream?
It's up, no?
I didn't
Stream's
see
up.
it.
I got no.
Oh, I didn't notify it. Sorry. Okay, I'll send it in the chat.
I've been here talking shit. I'm getting the word 1998.
1989.
Do I mean 89? Hello.
Hello.
Which was the year where all the F1 crashed.
I don't know.
I won't lie, Dan. You may have scared me a bit. I thought I was talking to myself this whole time.
I was just talking about this song. Well, everyone's yelling at me. I'm scared.
No, you're not the only one.
They're accusing me of cheating.
It's not cheats.
That kind
it's
of balanced performance, it makes sense.
Oh, everyone's gonna have their own opinion on BOP, whether it be good or bad, depending on how it affects their car.
Nah, he limited his frames so that he could go over the curves better.
That's determination.
I get to be fast somehow. Why is it so dark? I hate the dark.
Turn on your headlights.
They are on. I need brighter headlights. The BMW sucks.
Get the high beams.
I don't have them. They didn't install high beams.
You gotta pay for
I really just do
budget
that.
cuts.
Ruined that lap.
I'm scared for qualifying because I know I'm gonna mess it up and start like 18th.
Wait, is it like is everyone gonna qualify on the same?
Like
Yeah,
everyone's
I
gonna be on track. Yeah, it's gonna be 10 minutes and everyone's gonna be on track.
Yeah, that sounds
People
amazing.
here.
That sounds nice.
It sounds like
You know what?
traffic.
You know what? I'm gonna pay someone to do
You know
right
what?
now.
None of you can complain because the IRL Spot 24, everyone was on track and it was like 40 people.
Okay.
The
but
IRL Spa 24, they have racing licenses. That
they're real people.
We have licenses too. We got them at Chuck E. Cheese. Relax.
They
We're
have
fine.
real cars.
They're lazily bundled together group of yobbos.
This
is not real life though. People are not afraid to shunt your ass out the way.
I don't have a license. I mean, I got a provisional license. But, like,
Hey Dylan, are you going for another lap?
Yeah, I'm finishing this lap.
Give me a
Why, you want to
commentary
do
on this lap. I'm watching you.
Gas.
Take me through. I'm watching it. You do the commentary.
Entering turn 1. I'm braking. Turning right. I don't know. Gassing. I'm not commentator rule. I'm not good at this. This is your job.
As he goes up through Eau Rouge. Let me know how you take Eau Rouge here.
Flat out.
Using all the curb. Going through there.
Se me desaparecen los settings.
Through the camel straight. How fast are
de
you
real
up to?
penalty cuando acelero.
258.
That's not English.
All my real penalty stuff actually disappeared.
How you breaking down here?
Second.
Wait, who
He
are
is
all
really
watching?
struggling through there. Alright, take us to the next corners. Come on.
Fourth gear. Braking. Second.
Alright.
Don't spin out. Third.
Third through
Don't run
no
wide.
name.
Yeah, see?
Don't run wide.
Yes.
Come on, Dylan, you speak louder than that.
I can't.
Dude, hella corsa's garbage.
Fourth gear all the way through the corner.
Couple more corners left. Keep it up.
Third gear. Half throttle.
Going through there. A very
say third,
descriptive
second.
hot lap
I don't know.
from Morente.
Don't run wide. Dangerous. Gravel. Full throttle.
Alright, this is the most difficult part of the track. You got this.
Full beans. Don't let up. Get the
No.
draft from the car in front of you. Go faster.
See what he does. Couple 100 meters left to go in this lap for Morente. Coming into the chicane. How do you take the bus stop?
Brake. First gear.
Through there.
Mount the curbs.
Mount the curves.
Oh. And then just like that, you get to run at 218.
Wait, are you allowed to go that wide?
No, you do not want to go that wide.
It slows your car down regardless.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, very descriptive lap. Thank you, Dylan.
Thank you. I should be crofty.
Who's that?
You don't know who
That one.
Crofty is?
Maybe.
Alright, we are close, but we haven't broken it just yet. We're at 23. We gotta be 24.
We need 2 more people.
I thought like 30 people registered.
Yeah, but not everyone shows up. Where's Brandon at?
Brandon said he's not racing.
Oh.
My dad's
Oh, that's
missing
right.
in
He's at
action.
Contra. I forgot.
What was that, Justin?
My dad's missing in action. I was told they were leaving. This was 6 hours ago.
Oh boy.
So I had no idea. I was sleeping and they came in and oh, we're leaving. And I'm like, okay. That was a long time ago.
They're not coming back. You own the house
They'll
now.
come back. Oh, perfect.
Alright, just sharing with you guys in the chat the different perspectives you can watch for this race. One of them being Jaden Harrison.
And the mess up qualifying.
You can tune into Jaden Harrison's stream right now. I believe
The goal
he
is a
live.
top 10 tonight.
From you?
And
That's
for
that's about all the cars got.
Lee,
McLaren?
Yeah, it's that's about all it's got.
I haven't seen the McLaren in action yet.
Yo, Tavar.
What the fuck happened to real penalty?
Yeah, the real problem with the McLaren is it's really not strong in a straight line and it's not good in the corners. So
So it's just bad all around.
it's a really because like I can't mount. You guys can mount curbs. I can't touch curbs.
Oh, no, I can't touch curbs either. The curbs are dangerous for me.
I don't think
Insta
Lambo can
spin.
touch curbs either. I think it's even worse when I tried it.
No, no curbs.
Yeah, everyone's allergic to curbs.
To be fair, curbs around Spa are also just dangerous in general.
Yeah, they are.
Curbs in AC, just no.
Vince.
Is that Alex
Yeah,
Marginal?
48, I
Vete para Gapo Vidon, ponte que para hablar.
Eso se te
Bueno.
tiene que desaparece. En carrera te sale otra vez.
Ah, okay.
What the hell is that?
Raul, we already finalized the server. We would have to stop the server completely if we wanted to add
I
you.
didn't even know languages besides English existed.
I think it's kind of funny how like Caribbean
That's crazy.
should get off the internet then.
Yeah.
You learn something new every day.
I might just take that as a joke.
Play some
Actually.
CS, you'll learn some Russian.
Oh,
Yes.
Нет.
B.
Rush B, блядь. Clara.
Ich habe geschlafen.
Ich hab geschlafen.
Wann schlafen?
Oh boy, here we go. Now we have completely
du bist
changed
Deutsch.
around the language.
Nicht Deutsch. Nein,
Oh, scheiße.
kein Deutscher. Nein.
Damn.
Alright, I'll fast forward the server now. I think we've got everyone in here now. Qualifying is going to be 10 minutes long. You're going to see everyone on track. Just
Really?
please do not impede any other person. If you see someone coming really fast, if you're coming out of pits, get out the way. Thank you very much.
Daytime.
If you're
Please make
impeding,
the day.
you will just get run into.
You guys don't want qualifying in the night? Why not?
No.
No.
Daytime, please.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yes.
It don't make no difference.
I want to see where I'm going.
That's what headlights are for.
I don't have those. Budget cuts.
Sounds like a personal problem.
It does.
Hey,
It'll
why
turn-
can't I press go?
It'll turn daytime in a moment.
This isn't too bad.
All right, drivers on track. It is time for qualifying. It eventually turned into day, I promise.
I believe it. The sun will come out eventually.
Yeah, it'll just appear.
The world's just lagging, you know? It has to make its rotation.
And we now pass each other on this lap so we can like make space.
Yes, everyone leave me space, please.
Space, please.
Go away. Don't want to touch.
All the GT3 cars
The
exiting
lights
out
are so
of pits.
blinding.
Yeah, that moon is bright.
Thank you. Ow!
Let's see who's the
Lucas
first one on
Pape.
track. It is Dylan Morante, followed by Vincent De Silva and Martin Webster. Three different
Where's the sun at?
manufacturers up here. Four different manufacturers.
it's me.
McLaren is up.
Lucky. I still can't see.
Good morning.
Not yet. There it is. Breakfast time.
Everyone hustling out.
Der Deutsche im Chat.
All right, well, let's keep the commentary in the chat to a minimum. This is qualifying after all. We want to stay focused.
Y'all don't talk during the race?
Only if you have to.
Oh,
Only if you
shit,
wreck
we got a whole conversation during the race.
Hey, language.
Yeah, keep PG. That's all I'll say. You can talk a little, but like not that much.
Alle leise sein.
I got kids. They know what it's all about. Words are words.
All right, so everyone going around the track. It's a very, very, very long circuit out here. 7 kilometers around Spa. And we're still waiting for the main mans to get around. Dylan Morante, Vincent De Silva, Martin Webster, Mikhail Charles, Luca Andretta, Louis Rosner, Ben Turner, Michael Ramiro, Jaden, Justin. That's your top 11. And with our first driver coming around, let's give him a proper commentary lap. No offense, Dylan, when you watch this back. Coming over the start-finish line, let's begin this hot lap now. Racing down, doing almost, just about 200 kilometers. Braking, looking at the, looks like about 75 meter-ish board. Braking down into the first gear. Get that rotated, fully rotated. Get on to the straight.
Huh? No, that's my lap. It's not real.
Oh, okay. Does that not count?
No.
I got so
No. Sir, I'm not cheating.
Cheater. Said every cheater ever.
Will the time save?
No, that was my out lap, so it counted. It didn't count the first corner. Same that happened to Ben the other day.
Don't be a Johnny.
So, after the straight, we go through the chicane. Third gear, fourth gear, now hard on the brakes, downhill, hairpin-like section. Putting the power down midway through the corner.
Damn, I got flipped.
Second, third gear, keep it into third for No Name. Not using any curb for Dylan this time
Does
around.
it feel like the track has less grip now?
It does feel like that.
Should be
Nah, it's just the
100%
cars.
grip all the time.
The cars have less grip. More weight, less power.
Going to the double gosh coming up now. Next set of chicanes here, down into third gear. Using all that curb, being a little bit confident in the BMW.
See ya.
Over the curb on the outside, and now onto the back straight. Flat out, fifth gear, 230. Climbing up now. Exiting now. We've already have 5 minutes and 44 seconds left to go in qualifying. As Morante passes our screens there, looking very quick. Bus stop chicane left to go. 1 and 2. Around the final corner, ready to cross the line, and officially, this should be his lap time of a 2:15.
The time safe, 2:13.
I think our live timing board does still say he's at 2:13, even though our live timing sheet, let's take a look at it now. There you see Vincent Da Silva, his fastest time 2:14.
Is teleport to pit allowed in qualifying?
Yes, just do it in a safe area, not blocking the track.
Thank you. I got a button.
And if you're teleporting to pit, you won't even be in the track anymore.
What, for real? No.
Correct.
Danny Nasir bringing out yellows, looks like. Maybe just trying to find some space on track.
Well, go ahead, Lenny. Oh, that went Lenny, that's Ramiro. Same difference. Team Applebee's. Woo!
We look back onto the track. A lot of drivers shouting out their team Applebee's. I think I heard correctly there. Take a look at Justin Nasir, 1.6. Trying to build up. Daniel Taberner crossing our screens there. Flying through a Rouge. Oh, bit of a mistake from Michael. It's going to ruin Louis' lap. There we see Tavar also hopping into the session. But it's mainly these two drivers up here, Morante and Vincent. Around the last hard braking zone before the straight. Still got the bus stop to go, but luckily for Dylan, he's got a bit of a slipstream. He is 2 seconds down. We look at Vincent, though. He's looking pretty quick out there.
Come on, Martin, please.
2 more quarters to go. Bit of a lockup going into the bus stop.
I'm on a hot lap, bro.
Let's see what Vincent can do. It's a 2:14.9. Look at the next couple of drivers to cross over. Ramiro, Luca. There we see Mikhail Charles going up into P5. 13. It will be relegated if he keeps that pole position. But so far, Morante is in second.
Let me pass.
Justin Nasir taking that into pits. Andretta trying to get past Ramiro. Looks like he can't. He's going to take it into the pits. Time is of the essence, and the people who are teleporting into pits now, they're not really going to have another chance. Martin Webster also in pits. A lot of drivers
I'm just going to teleport back to pits.
A lot of drivers who are entering pits now. That's their qualifying complete. 2 minutes left to go. You need at least over 2 minutes and 30 seconds if you want to get one more good lap in. Drivers who are on track, they are lucky enough to keep it alive. Possible for a good lap for them. Still see Sean Lee in the pits. Jaden Harrison crossing our screens there. Do we see anyone improving on the sector times? Looking through now, don't see anyone.
Yeah, this is my hot lap.
Lots of drivers in the yellow. Morante finding some pace in the second sector. Jaden Harrison crossing over the line to begin his final flyer. Morante looks quick, but he lost 1.4 in the first sector. On the front straight now, Morante crosses the line. And that's going to be a 15-0, so still P2 on the timing sheets. But it's Vincent De Silva looking for that pole position. So once again, the top 2 times, they got to be swapped around. And yeah, Rule per tab. Of course, we would love to see all the cars within tenths of each other, but this is also a skill game. Morante, Vincent, Ramiro, Tabiner, Justin. These are some amazing quick drivers. So, of course, we can't get the cars fully on pace with each other. That's more of a job to do with the kind of single spec.
I hope I'm able to finish my lap.
Of championships. Hearing a lot of team radio as the checkered flag is out. Let's go over and see everyone crossing the line. Do we see any improvements now? Luca Andretta crossed the line. Don't see any improvement from him. Michael, no improvement. As the pit lane is very busy, you can hear tire guns. No improvement so far from anyone. McLaren across the line. No. We have a couple more drivers next to come across the line. P7 coming up next. As Ben Turner, let's see what he does in his debut race. Comes around the final corner. Let's see what he does here across the line. No improvement. Actually, no, he has. In P3, I believe. Yes. Goes up into P3.
What?
Next across the line, Armando. Jaden.
So what's pole position at this point?
14-9.
14-9. Yeah, so.
What the fuck?
Yeah, the McLaren can probably only run like a 15-6.
Oh,
That's
good pole,
really
Vincent.
bad.
Oh, looks
That
like we have a
sucks.
mistake there.
Where have you
Morante
ended up?
coming into the pits there.
5th. I could have done one more, but I got stuck behind slow
A
track.
lot of drivers
For anybody else
entering
in the McLaren.
the pits there.
Sorry, we're on a flyer. I didn't mean to impede you there.
That wasn't
No,
you.
not at all.
Mercedes next to come across the line. And that is Ramiro up into P3, pushes down Ben Turner. Klaus, where is he on track? There he is. Morante is not in the lead just due to the fact that his time for some reason counted his outlap, and his outlap was a 2:13. Not too sure what happened about that. No improvements there. Andretta, can he do
just had the
anything?
one I gave you for quality and
Klaus is out of this one.
Raised
Tavar's the
ride
first
height
one
by
though.
1 on a wheel.
Last driver, second to last
Just
driver.
It rides a bit too low.
Across the line.
Oh,
P17.
I will take that.
Luca. P10. That is your qualifying. All right,
How much
qualifying
fuel
has come to a complete. Congratulations to your top 3. Vincent De Silva, Ramiro, and Dylan.
Good job, Miro.
So Dylan, I have no idea if you are gonna start on pole. If not, if you are, we're just gonna shuffle you down to 3rd.
Why would I?
Sorry?
Why would I?
On our timing sheets, it says you're on pole.
Yeah, I'll just give it to them if I do. That's
Actually,
I can't.
It might be just our leaderboard, like for the stream, because I see in like the pit menu, you're fine there.
I don't know. If it does with rolling starts, I'll let them by.
Yeah.
Oh, it's because it's weird. It's showing him as 3rd on the live times, but it's also showing his best lap as a 13. I guess that's messed it up.
Yeah, it's a little bit weird. I'm not too sure how that even happened. I don't
It's
know how.
because when I came out of pit lane, it didn't it cut the first corner, so like it it messed up.
Dylan's got like pit box 1. Starting from pit box 1 is faster than the line basically because of the source.
Ah, okay.
Tavar, check your message.
All right.
What's our driver
Qualifying.
count at now?
23
22, I
still?
think.
22. Yeah, 22. So it's an all Mercedes front row. That should be
Nice.
very interesting coming into this, especially when I've heard a couple people saying the Mercedes weren't quick, or the others were quicker.
No, it's not about the quicker.
Yeah,
It's
that's
about
that's what we've got like.
the last change. The last change time.
The last
That's
minute
it.
change is really
Mhm.
it.
Well, the last
Well, the cars-
last time we changed was a couple hours ago, maybe 12 o'clock.
That's the only problem.
Yeah.
the race.
Well,
I put in
yeah,
all
I
my
just
practice yesterday because some of us have to work today and stuff, and so I just got to sit down like 20 minutes ago.
no understandable.
And
That's
it's a
understandable.
completely different car.
Put over 150 laps on one type of car, and then get to the race, and it's 10% less. Just different. It's just weird.
It's just frustrating. That's all.
It's weird.
Okay, let's do it.
Well, it's also a little bit of a struggle because we do need Mercedes to be like practicing on track so we could, balance the BOPs against everyone. And since we never saw any Mercedes, it was a little bit of a longer process. That's why we were able to confirm the Lambos and the Ferraris.
I was pushing, like you had said, every car should be able to get 15.7. I mean, I got a 15.7 earlier. There's no reason to bump it. If I'm getting a 15.7 now, I can't even get a 15.7 if I'm pushing.
Right.
Not only that, but like
So,
any race
it's
I've
just
done
weird
that had
because
BOP, the people that are running the race.
You said the cars were supposed to be at a
BOP
certain
before
pace, and
anybody
then
touched
Well, yeah, as well as certain pace. Remember, this is also a skill difference between every single driver. Not every driver is equal.
Can the Merc get some more? Not the Merc. The McLaren get some more power. Because like we're bad in the corners, we're bad on the straights. Like there is no advantage to the car.
We need an honest alien to set the BOP, just like just
sets the lap times
Yeah.
and then balances the BOP and then distributes the cars.
Yeah.
So first lap formation, right?
So this is how it's gonna work. We are gonna be double file until we enter the first corner. After the first corner, we're gonna signal the green flag. So it's not gonna be a full. It's not gonna be a full formation lap. It's just gonna be everyone's gonna go around turn 1. As soon as I see the last car exit turn 1, we will signal the green flag, just like how the actual spot does it.
Nice.
Okay.
So you guys are gonna get that run up into turn 1. Turn 3. But you guys are gonna have Eau Rouge to deal with. So my only advice to you guys: patience. Do not rush this process of just trying to run it through.
Full send.
Well, you full send, you find yourself at the back of the pack. Good luck catching up. There might be a high chance of the virtual safety car, but let's try to keep it as clean as possible. No stupid moves here. This is a 1-hour race. We can all keep it clean till the very end. You guys are all very good drivers. We got 48 seconds left to go.
When the lights go out.
Yes, do not go full pace. This is a formation lap. 100 kilometers to the front 2 guys. 100 kilometers. You guys are going to be controlling the order. Controlling the pace, I should say. So make sure pit stop strategies, all that is set. And last but not least, have fun out there. This is the first round of this championship. Let's have a good one. Let's keep it clean. And most importantly, let's have fun.
Why is nothing right?
All right, remember on the lights.
All of my settings are not right.
Okay.
What the fuck happened?
All right, come on, guys. Let's remember 100 kilometers, and let's keep every chat on PG. Let's.
Yeah. Dude, I got bumped to the fucking pits.
Come on.
Language, guys.
We will mute you. All right, double file. Come on, catch up. We're gonna go green after turn 1. Top 2 guys, you're under my race direction. When we go racing, you guys keep that 100 kilometers.
Then, mate, what we discussed, yeah, we'll do that.
Here we go.
Yeah, all of my settings got changed between qualifying and the race, and then I got bumped to the pit lane.
You should be ahead of me as well. By the way, you should be side with Dylan.
Here we
Guys
go.
are going way too fast, man. They're doing 200 and it's not green flag yet.
What the hell,
We're
man?
gonna restart.
Nice. Yeah.
And they're already crashing up all over the place.
Guys, I said patience. You gotta click the steering wheel when you wanna, get ready to drive. 100 kilometers, and you gotta pay attention.
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know why all my settings changed on my car between between qualifying and now.
That is why you should, save your check your pit strategies, check your setups.
I do.
Before you click.
That's what I'm redoing again. I didn't click. I didn't get a chance to click. Appreciate it.
Yeah. As for you guys on this rolling start, there's no reason to be taking each other out. Pay attention to the cars ahead of you. We don't need like 30 car lengths. We are going green after turn 1.
I think everyone thought that we were gonna have a pace lap.
I clearly said turn 1 we are gonna go green.
Yeah, I don't know.
Some people were going too fast, and then they braked and just caused a whole chain reaction.
All right,
Yeah,
so
I have to speed up to catch up.
all right, so we'll put the top 2 at 60 kilometers. I'll put it at 60 kilometers. It's slow, but as long as we can get bunched up and in proper order, that's fine.
Just make sure you're actually going. That's because you're going like 160 kilometers.
Yeah.
Last time.
Yeah, let's slow it down. Let's try to get this one again. 42 seconds. Keep comms clear. And last warning to you guys, you gotta keep it PG. No cursing whatsoever on the stream. Let's have a good one out there, guys. 30 seconds left. Let's keep comms clear. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Bit of a botch on the first one. But let's see if this time around we can get it done. We're going to line up ourselves on the exit of turn 1 coming down to Eau Rouge.
Good luck.
Remember, 60 kilometers, top 2, 60 kilometers, no more.
Good luck, ladies.
And the lights are out. Double file for them. We're going to see them across. Remember, pay attention. Follow the guy ahead of you. Let's keep this one packed and close together. You're under my race direction when we go racing.
Somebody already drifted off the side of the track at the start.
Most normal start.
There they all are. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time!
God, they're doing 100 already.
No, we're not.
Green flag, green flag. Here we go! It is green, green, green!
Be patient. Be patient.
As we go through Eau Rouge, already 1 spin in the background, 2 cars off, 1 car in the grass, and Eau Rouge looks busy.
Thanks, Tabor, Clark, Tamar.
It looks like Morante got the jump on both of the Mercedes. All 2 of the Mercedes have lost big time in the order out here, but we go green. Some of the drivers have lost out in the beginning early on. It's Morante leading us off by Turner. Justin is here, putting it on the inside of Vincent De Silva. Ramiro and Vincent side by side, the teammates. Now Klaus Clint trying to look for a way to try to go through. In the background now, Daniel Tabiter, Michael. Looks like Baiano in there trying to make it 3 wide. It is 3 wide. Anderson in the inside there, but it's Daniel who's going to win this time out. Looks like Michael on the outside losing a bit of pace there. Oh, one of the cars running off slowly, using the exit button of the track. 2 Ferraris off track. We can't really see it properly. Martin Webster. Oh!
Yo, Martin, what are you doing?
Unsafe rejoin from Webster. A lot of drivers getting it wrong early on here. They're not getting a second chance unless a virtual safety car is pulled out. But it is Morante in the lead, followed by Ben Turner, Justin Nasir, Ramiro, and Luca Andretta. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the 5 different manufacturers in the top 5. Here we go, baby. Justin Nasir up into 3rd. Ramiro under pressure now because Luca and Klaus hot on the heels now. Here comes Klaus on the outside of Luca Andretta. Klaus are going to take the long way around. He's going to run off track. It's going to slow his pace down a lot. Here comes Tabiner. Tabiner's going to catch up. He's not going to make a move this time around. Come on now. Let's keep comms clear. A little bit wide for Klaus. But it looks like Klaus has now lost that position to Luca Andretta. Klaus now trying to look for a move now. Lap 2 of this 1-hour event. The pit window will open in about 15 minutes. Well, actually, about 12 minutes, looks to be. Let's take a look from Taberner's perspective in the Lamborghini. A little bit off on the track, back on. Baiano trying to look for a move. Everyone's in the slipstream. It's hard to try to find a move. Side by side, though, there you see the slipstream working for Klaus, as Luca was mainly the driver ahead of that one. And Luca's gonna have to stick close to these guys up ahead. What a battle for P5, though. And, ooh, Danny Nasir running off track just slightly. All the drivers just getting out of the way. Bit of a lockup for Clark. Oswin Wilson down in 19. Looks like Harrison off the track. Okay, no, he's lost out. He would have had to give him that position back. But he runs wide. Now, here's the thing about this championship that makes it so special. No tire wear. Yeah, you heard me right. There is 0 tire wear. Everyone is pushing full limit. That's why you see pack racing at Spa, of all places. You only see this kind of stuff in the highest of most professional leagues. And hey, welcome to the big guns. Tavar Clark getting the move done on Danny Nasir. Looks like Justin Nasir slowly coming under threat from Ramiro. Klaus still under threat, holding his own little train back here. Luca Andretta, Taberner, Baiano, and Vincent all trying to keep up, but I think the real battle is starting back here with Taberner as Baiano is trying to make a move on him. Oh, check the overspeed out on the Mercedes. Has to lift off. Anderson goes a little bit wide. Vincent is going to take the long way around for the first part of this bus stop. If he can keep it side by side, he'll have the inside. For the second part, he wrestles the Mercedes in against the BMW. German warfare, and Vincent in the Mercedes is going to take over P8.
Don't rush Vincent, please.
Ramiro getting the move done on Nasir. Justin finally relinquishing that position. The Mercedes in that top end. Very dangerous combo. Justin is going to have to hustle this McLaren. There you see Ramiro kind of pulling away. There you see Morante in the foreground, your race leader.
Glorified GT4 car.
Justin Nasir giving us his... Ooh, Danny Nasir running off, possibly losing a couple positions. And looks like, ooh, bit of a lockup for Luca. But he forcefully gets his way on Klaus. And Taberner following up behind him. Trying to keep up. Bit wide for him. Vincent struggling against him now through the rights. And there you see all of them still packed up close together, but it's Morante who's keeping the lead out of all these guys. And Ben Turner just trying to follow up. Ramiro, Justin, hustling. Here come the Ferrari now. And oh, check this out. Vincent is now very, very close. The Mercedes and the Lamborghini are the two fastest manufacturers on the track against everyone else. The McLarens, the Ferraris, very good on the cornering. Just how GT3 works. Some cars are better than others at different things. Here comes Vincent once again. Has he got the overspeed to send a move? Not this time around. Gonna try going wide. Turning out. Turning in. Just losing some ground now. 13 of you guys watching the stream, thank you so much. GT3 works. Some cars are better. For tuning in, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. It'll help us out a lot as we are on course for 400 subscribers. And what a way to start us off with the 24-hour of Spa Virtual. We have a long way to go. We are only 8 minutes into this war. Justin Nasir still holding his ground. Luca Andretta starting to pull a gap on Klaus Klint, but on the background there, Daniel Taberner looking to try to get this move on Klaus. His teammate is leading this one. Here comes Vincent, though. The Mercedes really good in the curbs, probably the best when it comes to attacking the curbs. As he dive it on the inside, tries to stick it in. Taberner is gonna fight as much as he can. He's gonna have the inside this time around. He's gonna have to back up for No Name. And Vincent, a stellar move from him. He's gonna take over that position. Baiano is gonna have to start working to get up to these guys once again. Looks like Sean Lee running wide. Through the order there. Sean trying to catch up. David's going as well. Martin Webster spinning it on track, hitting the reverse gear, and he's in pits. Oh no! Don't tell me we have our first retirement out of this one in Martin Webster. It's only been 10 minutes in. No idea what's wrong with the Ferrari at all. Do not tell me 10 minutes in. Last year's race winner. All right, I will say last year's championship winner of GT3 is out. He's out. That's a shame. Martin Webster, only 10 minutes into this race, has already called it quits. That is a massive shame for the Guyanese. Martin Webster won the GT3 Challenge Championship in 2022. And for this 2023 championship, he's going to call it quits at Spa, the same place where he won big. That's a bit of a shame. You don't quit here unless you actually have an issue with the car, because anything could happen in motorsports. Danny Nasir running wide, trying to keep up with Harrison. And there we see a move being done out here. Klaus has finally lost that position to Vincent, but he looks to be trying to climb back. A lot of curb for both of them. Ooh, Klaus is actually going to save it just about. Daniel Taberner, look at that, sneaking through and taking that position for himself. Thank you very much. Oswin Wilson, Tavar Clark, side by side. Oswin holding himself up ahead into the braking zone now. Both of them bit of lockup. That's Wilson now. Try to hop to it. There we see Ramiro has closed up the gap between himself and Ben Turner. And Ramiro just looks way faster out there on track. .48 minutes left, I will say, into this race. Pit window will be opening very, very soon, and strategy is going to come into play. As Ramiro hunts down Ben Turner. What does Ben have for the defense against... Oh no, he runs wide! Runs back on track. Where is Ramiro? Ramiro's gonna say thank you very much. That move was very easy to take on. That's a bit of a shame. Justin Nasir looks like he is running under the clutches of Andretta. Andretta trying to hustle that Ferrari. So he's trying to hold himself off, but it is this man, Dylan Morante, who has a 8-second lead now to Ramiro, who took pole position, or no, sorry, P2. It's his teammate, Vincent, who's struggling a bit out here, trying to get back up the order. Ooh, look at this, overtaken now between Reese and Michael there, side by side, both Mercedes go. Klaus running off again, same place. One lap before, trying to fight the Lamborghini. And that's now put Baiano in the fray. Can Baiano get Klaus? Not this time around. Hustling very close now. Baiano really trying to stick up with these guys up ahead. Shifting down into 4th gear, trying to get the best of corner rotation in this car. On the hood camera now of the Brazilian. Really hustling now. This is one of our closest battles on track. This is our battle for P7. Taberner in there included. Really just trying to keep ahead. There we see De Silva now. Still P6. Tavar Clark, yellows for him. He's in the middle of the track. It's the car reverse rotated. Here comes his teammate, Jaden Harrison. The young Knights not prevailing well this time around. And David as well. Look at the damage on the front of that McLaren. Running off the track. Trying to get back on. And he rejoins in 20th position. Justin Nasir closing up too. Looks to be Ben Turner. Does Ben have an issue? He's dropping down the pace quite a lot. And I believe in the next 8 seconds we should see the pit window. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10-minute pit window is now open. Pits are now open for service. You must make a tire change in this race once. Pits are now open. It's about to get spicy out here with this early pits. And check this out, bit of a battle back here. Lamborghini trying to hustle through. Danny Nasir, first one to come into the pits as he was the close one to the pit entry. Side by side now. Mikhail against Michael. Contact is made! And Mikhail just tapping the rear end, and it's Charles that goes for a spin. Hey. Come on now. Final warning.
Don't forget, little baby channel.
And a little bit of... Oh my god, huge spin for two of the drivers out here.
Yeah.
Yo.
There we see them all just about saving it.
I guess your fight caused my accident.
And yeah. Once again, apologies for the bit of vulgar language. Of course, not necessarily needed at all. And nobody entering pits. There's Ben. He now jumps into pits. Andretta now in. What do we see for Vincent? Not just yet. Taberner, he does. Klaus, he does. Anderson, no. Louis, yep. This is going to be very interesting. Drivers in pit. Quick tire change and get back out as soon as possible. And Luca Andretta now into his pit stop. No, I think he's jumped it just about. Yes, he has. What is going on with Andretta?
I'm glad you'll have collisions off.
Pit stops are not working for me. I'm in the pits, but it's not registering.
Did you set it? It got reset.
Yeah, it got reset. If you don't have a tire set, then you can't change.
Oh no.
Ben Turner coming out on track now in P10. But look at the others now side by side. This pit exit is getting a little bit hectic. Through Eau Rouge now, slide for Alec as he saved it.
I don't. What is wrong with the game today? The grip doesn't work. The car feels completely different after practice. Like, what is
All
this?
my stuff got reset after qualifying. I had to reset everything.
I chose my setup. I had everything set.
And Luca Andretta very frustrated
when
with the car.
When the servo restarts, that happens sometimes. That's an AC issue.
I
when
know.
you don't
I
restart.
said it. I
the
chose
first start, and we did a restart.
Yeah, but you can, I'll also check your D-pad in like on your quick pit menu.
Never mind, man.
If it's not set. Andretta having more issues. But what is motor racing without drama? I agree. And Andretti finding himself with some issues. He's back out on track. He would be disqualified if he does not make the tire change, so... yeah, hopefully it is all sorted out for him. We come up to the top guys here. Morante still yet to pit. Ramiro as well. Justin, top 3.
Come on now, you know I was right there. Why'd you even come in and sideswipe me?
I think that might be Louis communicating. Ooh, Klaus off the track just a little bit there. Louis finding himself with a bit of beef everywhere he goes. The kitchen is hot here at Spa. And Mikhail now comes in for his stop. We do not see the top guys. Remember, they have to make their pit stops or they are in risk of disqualification. Who else do we see entering pits? Nobody just yet. I think Mikhail. Yep, still in pit road. Pit stops probably just over 60 seconds, around 70 seconds maybe. Alec now coming in.
Did anyone else have issues with their pit stop? Did it work for everyone else?
Mine was fine, but I use a different type than you guys. Because I'm on mouse and keyboard, so it's different.
Yeah, that's what I use. I just didn't know if anyone else was having issues with it, because then that'd be a problem.
I know you have a radar, Klaus. You should see people are there and not try to pinch them off, man.
What I don't get is I have my setup. It feels like the setup. I had the fuel in for the start, but the pit stop isn't there. Makes no sense.
Also, there are like 3 different tire, or pit stop strategies
I know.
you can choose from.
I had all of them the same. I set them all to the same one.
Alright,
I have
double
no
DCL,
clue what
can
that
we get
is.
off the comms and deal with it after?
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
sort
but
that out
I'm
after.
not complaining anymore. But
Wait,
it's a
did you have no pit strategy settings anymore?
I had everything set, every single one, all 3.
Alright, don't argue on comms, man. People are driving.
We'll look at
deal
it
with
after
it
the race. We'll look at it after the race. Justin Nasir entering in pits. Alright. Justin Nasir entering in pit road now.
Porque se borró, ¿ah? Como reiniciaron la sesión, se borra.
Guys, can we keep it clear? Can we keep it clear? This is your last warning. You will be muted from this Discord.
Danny, blue flags. Blue flags when you get a chance, Danny.
There should not be that much talking going on in the chat right now. And there we see.
What's the point of the chat then?
Stay left, stay left. Thank you.
Armando in. There we see Michael Anderson. Osman now jumps up the order up into P4, not making his pit stop. I mean, if a caution were to come out, that would save his race easily.
Is the pit window closed?
Still open. 3 minutes, 10 seconds left. Remember, it must make a tire change.
Yeah.
Yeah, failing to do so, that's just disqualification from the game. Tavar Clark, yellows for him. Looks like he just missed pit entry. Oh, it's ruined! The top 3 guys out of these pits, and one of them is his teammate! Jaden Harrison, Young Knight Racing's pit strategy has gone bad to worse. Oh no! Huge shame now. Coming from those guys, Justin Nasir has beaten Ben Turner out on pit. And 2 minutes and 18 seconds.
Hay que entrar de una vez, ¿ah?
Morante, Ramiro, Vincent, Oswin, they got to make their stops this time around. If they don't, they're going to get disqualified. And Morante is going to take that one straight into pit road. Ramiro has to come in this time around. If he doesn't, he is in risk of disqualification. And he is going to work his way in. Vincent. Looks like they're both running the same strategy. Aussie still on track. Ahead of Justin Nasir in P4. Has to make that pit stop. Ben and Justin have already made their stops. It's now a race to see how much ground has this undercut worked against them. Dylan still sits in the pit lane now. They're going through Blanchemont. Justin Nasir leads them, followed by Ben. Still in pits, now on pit exit. Ben and Justin trading positions. Almost going 2 by 2. Ramiro coming on pit exit. Here comes Justin on the front straight. We stay on board with him. Is it on time? Ramiro's out. Vincent against Justin on pit exit. Where is he? There he is. There is Vincent. Justin Nasir. Has he edged it out? They're side by side going into Eau Rouge. No, doesn't look like it. Justin, the undercut has worked beautifully. How long can he hold on the Mercedes for? He's gonna have to put up a hell of defense. Justin holds the inside. Vincent with the slipstream on the outside. Can he get the move done in time? Can Justin wrestle this McLaren? Contact is made just slightly. And Vincent looks like he's got the move. Oh, bit of a wiggle from Justin. Saves it. And Ben also follows through. Ben now is also going to have a chance at fighting Vincent da Silva. But for Morante, it was perfectly fine. Pit window closed. And that is it. We are racing now to the very end. 34 minutes to go. Can Justin keep on these guys ahead? Every see in the chat, Jaden is a paid actor. Oh man, you gotta feel bad for him. Not having the best of races out here. In his desired Ferrari that he wanted to take on. P3 though still up for grabs between these guys out here. Ben really trying to hustle this Lamborghini, doing 258 now. Hard on the brakes. Going a little bit wide. Look at Justin fishtailing. Ben is fishtailing as well. Can't be overheating those tires. Mikhail faces the wrong way. Gets the car rotated. And oh, just about out the way. Reckler is.
Cold brown.
There you see Morante still leading us off in this one. Ramiro followed in P2, 12 seconds. Tavarov. And the Ferraris down the order. Ooh, as we see, Jaden against David there. Gets that move done perfectly. Nice stuff. Look back through Blanchemont. As we first take a look at Justin Nasir. But there is a bit of a battle I am seeing cooking up back here. Andretta having to do another powerful race. Comeback. He had to do a comeback since Mosport to try to get up the order. Now he's trying to hustle this Ferrari against Baiano. Through Eau Rouge. Now through Radion. Into the Kemmel Straight. Baiano hugging the inside as best as he can. They're side by side. And Luca is going to take that position. Going up into P12. Another battle going on here. A little bit wide. Michael is. Keeps it straight. And check this out. Justin Nasir has got Ben Turner. Ben losing already a bit of ground. To Justin ahead as Justin now sets his sights on Vincent Davidoff. Off the track completely, gets back on. Tavar gonna overtake him there. Couple drivers making some silly mistakes out here. Sean Lee off the track just slightly. Luca hustling up now. Trying to stay very close to Sean, the McLaren. Look how quick it is. Down Blanc-Chamont. Another move being made out here side by side. McHale. Oh, was he? Just gets a bit of overspeed there for a moment. Still side by side, going to the bus stop there. And looks like McHale is going to have to let go of that move now. Back to Luca Andretti against Sean Lee. Turn 1. Luca's going to take a wider line, trying to get more speed now. Looks like it has worked for the time being, but remember, setup is also the key as well out here. Sean Lee just about keeping it ahead of this battle. Luca really pushing Sean! Spins it! Oh, hard in the wall! Sean Lee losing out big time there. The drivers are going to have local yellows displayed on their screens. Looks like Sean's going to get back going, but that is so unfortunate. Up into P11, now down to P16. That is really going to hurt the progression there of Sean Lee. He was running such a good race. And now you have to do it all over again. Looks like Ben has not finished his battle against Justin Nasir. 9/10 the difference between the two. He is closing up very well. Everywhere you look, we always got a battle brewing.
Who fights
ready to be poured, ready to be poured out. As a bit of lag on the straight.
Yeah, I'll take on the straight. Make it simple.
Just a bit.
I'll go to the inside. You stay on the outside.
And Morante just making some communication on lap traffic out here. Justin having his work cut out for him in the McLaren. Just behind us there. There we see Nasir hustling the McLaren. Ben Turner in the background really trying to hustle as well. End of the straight now. Ben really tiptoeing the car. This looks like the sun is coming down just a bit. Let's take a look at time of day here. Let's see what time we are looking at right now. So currently 6 p.m. on track. Let's leave that up here. So we get a focus for the guys out on track. Sadly, our top of our screen says 1:32 p.m. Just not working for us. Doesn't really work in online sessions. That is quite all right. The night is about to fall. And Ben is really pushing the Lamborghini. There both of them go. We haven't done this all race. I think it's time to head up to the sky. There you see Ben hustling. Justin Nasir on. Down through Blanc-Chamont, the forest. As they cut through. Once upon a time, Spa never used to look like this at all. One of the most deadliest tracks. When I mean deadly, I mean this track had taken a lot of lives. Unfortunately, it did take another life earlier this morning in a F4 race. And I just want to say, rest in peace, man. That is not what we ever want to see in the world of motorsports. We all know the risks, and it was unfortunate what happened with him there. As we follow through, Ben. But yeah, it was Delano Vent Hoff in an F4 race. It was a very foggy, wet race, and yeah, a bit of a horrifying incident. And we just want to say prayers to the family, and yeah, hopefully they can recover from this. That is just not what we ever want to see in the world of motorsport. We understand it's dangerous, and we hate to see an example come out ever. In the world of sim racing, though, we all know everyone is safe out here. We're all just here in the world of virtual to have fun. In the world of IRL, as much as it's everyone's dream, including myself, there's always risks to it. And yeah, just huge shame. Rest in peace, kid. Alright, so Ben Turner still hustling on. We switch on over to Luca Andretta as he's now found himself slowly catching up towards Klaus Klint. Klaus really trying to hustle in there. And it looks like the gap is closing up as the sun is starting to come down. And the race is more just turning into an endurance battle. Oh, Mikhail off track. Hold on a second. Sean Lee now coming around through No Name. That is where Mikhail is. He's going to lose out of position. Tavar Clark getting overtaken by Alec. And lots of lockup from Tavar. Ooh, a little too much gravel there. More than you'd like to take. Back up to the front here, though. Andretta hustling the Ferrari against the BMW. And Mikhail Charles retires from P16. And our second retirement coming from the Trinidadian of Mikhail Charles. Very unfortunate to see him go. Of course, our first retirement being Martin Webster. Of course, an endurance race, but still anything can happen. And that is just a shame. The sun is coming down. There you see the clouds up in the air. Let's see what Luca Andretta can do this time around. How close can he catch up to Klaus Klint? A little far this time around. 7/10. There you see some of the cars in the foreground. Tavener has spun on No Name. No Name catching some victims out here. Here comes Louis. Louis now has a chance at fighting Tavener for P6. Of course, an endurance race, you always gotta be strong around here. And not just that. You gotta be consistent. No mistakes, because then you get this. Oh, and speaking of mistakes, Louis just running off track slightly there. Can he keep in the slipstream, though? Gonna have to dust that gravel off his tires. Flying through to the back straight now. There you see the beautiful clouds provided to us by Premier. And Soul Extra.
Blue flags, David, blue flags.
Dennis here getting lapped again. Look how close Louis is as he tries to get close.
Thanks.
Down into first gear, into T1. checking the speed difference now. About 238. David Scoron. Another retirement out of this race. Looks like they're just dropping by flies, not by incidents, but by drivers just getting fed up. Our third retirement for the evening as the sun comes down with 20 minutes to go. Taverner taking a lot of curb, Louis.
Klaus, mate,
really
what was
pushing.
that?
Oh, what's happened here?
I had a problem with him earlier too.
He pushed me off the track on the entry to Eau Rouge, man.
He tried to do that to me, only he came out the loser.
I'm in the pits for some reason. Man, what a mess this race is, for real.
Luca Andretti, what has happened to him? We look back, and we look back at a different battle. We come back, we see Klaus in a wall and Luca in the pits. What has happened to the tomato racing driver? I'm not too sure at all. Running out the order, what has happened? I am not too sure. Gonna have to check that out. But just disappeared completely from our screens. Not too sure. Stewards are definitely gonna have to look at that one as we go into the night here at Spa.
We need to drop the McLaren from this series altogether.
And there we hear Justin is here complaining about the McLaren.
Kind of stupid that all the other vehicles have to be BOP'd so hard to even make it close.
Who flags when you get a chance to bar?
So unbalanced.
McLaren.
Yeah, I mean, I'm driving a McLaren that has no BOP, and I'm still
Be quiet, please.
I know.
Racing you.
Justin is here. Well, we'll have a discussion after the race. Justin just not approving of this McLaren. Of course, all the cars did get BOP'd to match up with each other. And the McLaren just one of those cars that's not hustling the best around here. But it keeps on fighting. Currently in P4. Ooh, who's this? Off the track on the bus stop. Armando off. We see Klaus, what's happened to him? Looks like it might have been a cut track for him.
I think no.
A lot of drivers just not approving on their race today. Spa being a very difficult one for everyone. In this race. And what an event it has been so far. Lots of action in this GT3 Masters Championship. You see Louis trying to pull back, attacking Daniel Taverner. He's still sliding the Mercedes around just a bit. But he is trying to hold up. The headlights should be coming on any moment now.
On your inside, Jade. Left side.
Some of them are coming on. Look at the beautiful skies out here as we enter the night. The last 20 minutes of this one. And there we see a bit of a battle back here. Harrison and Alec trying to keep up close with the cars ahead. Alec really trying to push the car hard. Jaden Harrison ahead, and he's getting a bit of the slipstream from our race leader. 4 seconds behind him, though. I should say 15 seconds behind him is Ramiro, but 4 seconds behind is Vincent. Vincent is closing in on his teammate. Oh, Jaden just locking up a little bit too much there. We switch over to this battle up here now. exiting the Kemmel Straight. And Louis really closed up now. On to Daniel Taverner. See how this battle unfolds here. Oh, too much curb for Daniel Taverner. That's allowed the Mercedes on the outside. It has almost put them into contact. And Taverner is going to be kicking himself after that one. Too much curb. Trying to fight this one. Not too sure if his headlights are on. Yeah, they are on. No, they're not. For himself, not too sure what that is all about there. There we see Sean Lee catching up to Klaus Klitt now, the second Valhalla driver. Really closing the gap between these two guys. We look back here, Taverner. Oh no, that is the exit you needed, and you fumbled it there just a bit.
I was leaving the outside for you, man.
And there we go, that's the headlights that we were looking for. Taverner dipping a tire into the gravel. Oh, it has not helped his case. As we enter the final 15. Sean Lee closing up now, 1.2 the distance between himself and Klaus. The gap is closing up a lot. Looks like Klaus might have a lot of damage on him.
The sun's setting or rising? I can't tell.
It's set.
Okay, that's what I thought.
There you hear our race leader, confident in the lead, 15-second gap in the BMW, followed by the two Mercedes of Ramiro and Vincent. Then we have the McLaren of Justin Nasir, and the Lambo of Ben Turner. Back to the Mercedes in car with Louis. That's Daniel Taverner in the Lamborghini. Oswin Wilson has done really good to catch up here. Only about a day and a half of practice. He's already getting back up to grabs in the BMW. Behind him, though, Michael really trying to push the car hard. So we follow him through the next set of corners into No Name. And then our top 10 ends off with Anderson Bayano 7, an amazing race, keeping it in top 10 contention. Of course, once again, anything can happen if there were to be an incident. That race control feels like they need to call out the virtual safety car. That can happen at any moment. We saw it back at Watkins Glen. We also saw it at Mosport. It can still happen. Drama, last minute, anything can still unfold in this race. But so far, the guys have been keeping it very clean. Our virtual safety car deployed.
No.
Dylan, you are race leader. Put it down to 50 kilometers. Everyone,
Now?
you are catching up to Dylan Morante. He has just at the end of the first front straight. The end of Kevin.
Okay, who did it?
50k on H now?
Yes, don't hit me, please.
Yep, as soon as you catch up to the leader. No overtaking,
Alec,
no overtaking.
come back.
There's no overtaking.
Entiende, Ramiro.
We will let you guys know. We will
No
let you
hay,
guys
no hay
know
que
when there's
mantener la
overtaking.
distancia, que tengo que alcanzarlo.
Pits are open. Pits are open. And interesting, a caution has come out in the dead of night.
Wait, I'm confused. If I have a safety car and I'm being blue flagged, I should go ahead of you.
Yeah. Hold on. We let you guys know when you will be unlapped and overtaken. Don't worry. Right now, we're just waiting for you guys to all catch up. We want it single file, please. Single file.
What happened? Ramiro.
2-car incident at the exit of Eau Rouge. Heavy hit.
Safety car.
So yes, virtual
It's
safety
definitely all
car.
cleared up.
So pit lane is busy.
You get back up. You only
Suggestion is direct a long lap to identify.
Yeah, we were doing that now. We are doing that now. So
Yeah,
Alec,
no,
you
you
can
can-
go overtake. Alec, you can go overtake the leaders ahead of you. Alec?
I can't even hear him, so.
Alec, you can go overtake. Remember, guys, slow down, slow down. You guys are catching up to the leaders. Use your maps in your real time.
Alec, you can overtake.
Alec, you can go past.
Alec,
Jaden, you can
pass.
go as well. Jaden, you can go as well. Hold on. When
Sorry,
you're
I'm
on,
bored, that's
I'll
all
let you
I'm
guys
checking.
know who goes. So, Morante leads us off.
I'm sorry. So the whole pack
Danny,
has
you
to
can
catch
go.
up?
Danny, you can go.
Yes.
Yeah, it looks like they're just rebunching everybody.
Yes,
That's how
we
we
are.
do it.
Dang, I was doing good.
Oh, this is the end of me.
All you gotta do is survive.
So, drivers entering the back straight now. The leaders are entering the back straight. Please use your maps in your real time accordingly. Don't be running in and potentially taking everyone out like a bowling ball.
I want to strike.
So, Dylan, just keep that pace up. I know it's a little bit slow, but big track.
Who's in seventh? Oswin.
So, a caution
Are we trying to go
has
green
come
this
out.
time?
Not yet, not yet. We have a couple drivers. We still gotta catch up.
Is everyone in the lead lap?
Single or double
wow.
time?
Might have a couple who are not in the lead lap, but we are only letting everyone through once.
Yeah, I didn't know if everyone was situated.
Still waiting. We only have the top 10 with us.
Ooh.
Come on,
Slow
guys.
down
Slow
there,
that
is
car
this-
down when you get into the back straight.
You want me to slow down, or is this good?
That is good. That is good.
Alright. Ooh.
Somebody turned on the high beams back there.
Yo, Mr. Daniel Lambo in front of me. Can you turn off the high beams?
And a lot of drivers getting blinded by the high beams there. Remember,
Remember,
leaders are on the back straight. You gotta slow down.
I've got a different keybind for the high beams. I'm just gonna hope
Oh,
they're
and
on.
Klaus overshooting it almost. So Tavar, you can overtake. Tavar, you can overtake. Let Tavar through. He'll be on the outside, now on the inside. So we are still waiting.
Sorry for going to the inside.
So once we get everyone caught up, then we're going to speed up the pace. But for now, we are going to keep it on this pace for now. Remember, pits are open. Pits are open. And there you see Alex still catching up, as well as Danny Nasir, Tavar Clark, and it looks like Jaden Harrison has entered in pit road. And ahead of the queue, just about. Just about, yes, he is. Andreas has been in pits for over 30 minutes now. 8 minutes left to go in this Spa-24.
Justin,
Jaden proving your
Justin
point,
doesn't have
paid actor.
his light on. It's dangerous.
Justin Nasir, turn your headlights on, please.
They are on.
Huh.
Well, you must.
I'm telling you, this car's a piece of shit all the way around, man. It's slow in the corners, slow on the straights, bad on the brakes, headlights suck.
Says
I
yeah,
mean-
fourth place.
I mean, yeah. Look at where all the other McLarens are running. They were all lapped.
I was sticking behind Justin, but then, yeah, a little oopsie setup moment. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, like I
And then
said,
I got-
we'll look at it at the end of this one.
Yeah, and then Klaus also.
And I hate to say it, I think this is going to be the best
bumper.
track for the McLaren, so
Oh, wait till you get to Tsukuba.
it's worse. It's awful in the low speed. The medium speeds where I'm okay.
The
I was
car
looking
should have
at all-
put more like setup into the championship than just 1 week.
Is how long till they catch up?
We're waiting for 2 more drivers.
I was about to say, we may
Currently
need
on
to
the
go
back
so we
straight.
get at least 2 laps.
Well, we are still waiting for 2 more drivers.
Maybe.
Where are they at?
Back straight.
Okay.
So, this one looks like
Should
it's
be able to
not
go green
only...
this lap by the time they catch up. It's a long track.
Yeah, I'm sure that's possible.
Vamos a dar una vuelta completa o.
Cuando diga green, tú le das, Ramiro. Ya.
Oh, who just disappeared? Oh.
So if they catch up early on, we'll let you guys go green either between the front straights, just after Eau Rouge, or on the back straight.
Diese Autos sind kacke.
Dreck.
Alright, so the last two
Someone's just
drivers
skipping.
are
Oh, that BMW is lagging.
after T1.
So jede Woche
that?
so fahren, aber das ist noch nie so schlimm gewesen wie jetzt.
And there you see the last couple of
Sonst auch
drivers.
nur ACC unterwegs.
ACC mag ich nicht so, aber ich bin auch okay schnell drauf.
We will go in the back straight. Yes, Dylan, 100 kilometers, please, 100 kilometers.
Awesome. Paris can be less cold now.
And they'll say no more weaving, no more weaving. We're going to keep it single file. This restart will be single file as well.
Any more yellow flags if you got a wreck, or this is it?
Remember, guys, don't just send it into the, to the chicane.
We'll
Be
give you
smart
guys.
about it.
We'll give it one more chance. We'll give it one more yellow because we are on a crunch time. But if there is a crash right now, we can probably save it and then like go green on the after Eau Rouge.
Yo, you can turn on your lights again.
All right, there's a sprint to the end, but we still have a handful of laps to go. You guys got to still keep it clean. No need to be this aggressive or too early. Get ready for the restart. 150 Dylan, 150 Dylan. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone is caught up back together.
150, Ramiro.
And this restart is going to be something special.
Pégate, man.
Here we go. Green, green, green. Restart underway. We look at the cars from the top side through the forest as we now come through to the bus stop. How are they going to fare through here?
Don't push too hard,
Oh,
guys.
looks like a couple guys running off track. One car into the wall. Looks to be fine for now. Looking through the bus stop. Does it look good?
Sorry, Justin.
Couple cars bumping each other. Looks like Tavener in the back there spinning. But we have a couple more laps to go in this one. There you see the drivers go
Yes,
through
now one more thing
T1.
Consider that pushing too hard. Whatever that was.
Back up to the front now. Morante leads us off. Ramiro in P2, Vincent in P3, Justin P4, and he needs to get this overtake done onto the podium if he wants any glory. Here comes Louis. On the outside. And Justin is here, having to stay on the inside there. Look how fast Louis is going now. Top end. Heavy on the brakes now. Lot of slide for him. Justin takes off to the track. Tries to avoid the incident. Louis just about stays ahead, parking the bus. Ben now on the outside. Justin needs to send it if he wants to keep this one ahead. Ben now pushed to the outside. Michael's in there as well. And oh, bit of a half spin there. Looks like Ben has lost out. Yes, he has. He's in the gravel. In the gravel trap for him there. And oh, contact has been made in the background. Alec Jaden off the track.
You got something to say, Jaden?
All right, there's no need for that.
He's bumping me. So I don't know what you want to talk about.
And there's no need for you to just yell back at him.
Oh, okay.
And Louis having himself
just wrecked. That's all I hear.
a bit after now. Drivers getting very feisty out here. Justin is here. hustling now against Louis. Has almost had a pick to bone, a bone to pick, I should say, not a pick to bone, with everyone here on track. Going through the bus stop now, there we see Andretta finally get a chance to switch back. Oh, hard on the brakes quickly. Yellows
That's
for
the only corner I can use
Armando.
them because I wreck.
Justin Nasir back on board with him now. He's shuffled down to P5. In the midst of that, it was Jaden Harrison who retired out early on. As they go through Eau Rouge, we are under a minute and 2 laps to go here at this Spa-24. Can Morante hold off the win from dominating this whole race? But Ramiro, can Ramiro come back into this one? Vincent is in there. Louis up there as well. Justin Nasir really hustling the McLaren now. The GP2 engine, he calls it. There we see Austin Wilson. Great move from him against one of the Mercedes. And he's back into P8 like we saw him earlier in this race. We're coming down to the 2 to go. 2 tenths now. Here comes Justin against Louis. Side by side in the double gosh. Can't get it this time around.
I don't have the grip to do it.
Not this time around, Louis can do.
Go around.
What can Justin do this time around? Now onto the inside. Louis is fighting hard, trying to keep Justin Nasir behind. Justin knows he's way quicker in the straights, but he's way quicker in the corners, but losing out to the straights, Louis is just quicker there. On the back straight now, Morante has opened that gap up to 2.52 in this lap. As they now enter the final lap of this one. Does Justin send it? No, he does not. We are now hearing across the line, final lap for Morante. Can Ramiro put the power down and go for one last barrage of attacks? We'll find out. You see all the drivers going through to turn 1. On to Justin now. Can he do it? He's got 1 lap and 4 tenths to get him. Overtakes being made in the background here. Tavar Clark against Tavener there. Looks like on this straight, not this time around. 1.6 the Ramiro has put it down to.
Sorry.
Louis.
I wasn't close enough. You
running up
so
a little bit
straight.
wide. Louis really fighting now as the sun is coming back up. Very wide through there. Very wide indeed. Louis is just holding on for dear life. Can Justin pull it off this time? Onto the inside. Not the fastest line through there. 7 tenths also between Vincent and Ramiro. But now Justin through the last set of corners. And yeah, we'll ignore that that botch there. How close can he keep it up? One thing's for sure. I don't think Ramiro can catch up to this man who has dominated this whole race up to the very end. Around the bus stop chicane, Morante goes. He's gonna lead the championship from this point on because Dylan Morante wins it at Spa. The Spa-24 goes to him. Ramiro finished second. Vincent finishes third. Louis gonna hold off Justin for fourth position.
What was that?
There we
Oh,
see
that's Reese.
Luca crossing the line.
Hey, Lenny.
Good job, Justin, keeping that pressure on those.
Oh my god, this thing is
Oh,
terrifying
man.
to drive.
Oh my god, I'm sorry if I rejoined really poorly at No Name. Sorry if I hurt anyone, man.
And that is the race. Last couple of drivers coming across the
Good
line.
race, guys. That was fun.
Yeah, good race.
It is.
Props to all the
this man.
lap cars for keeping it clean.
And what a race. You guys have survived Spa. Congratulations, guys, as the sun comes up. Morante, you have done it. You have won the Spa 24. How was that one?
That was really interesting. Got a really good start at the beginning of the race and just was able to pull away from second and third, which I was making sure to be really keen about because I know both of them have very fast cars. And then when that safety car came out, my heart dropped because that 17-second gap that I built just disappeared. So luckily on the restart, I was able to get away cleanly and finish in first.
Indeed, man. A wonderful race from you. Fully controlled. And hey, you now lead a points.
Very true.
Congratulations on that race victory.
Yeah.
Coming in P2, Ramiro. Great result from you there, sir. Take us through that one. I think we need a translator for him.
Habla Ramiro, pues.
Nada, bien, todo bien. Una carrera difícil. Ya no puedo hacer nada, volverme. Mantenerme y ya.
The BMW, he just keep it in pace and that's it.
He definitely
Felicidades,
managed.
Dylan. Congratulations, Dylan.
Thank you.
It was definitely a great fight from him. Keep putting it up into P2. A great fight early on in this race. Yeah, congratulations, Ramiro. Great result. And down into third position, Vincent. A great race from you as well. How was that one?
Was tough because I get the pole position and then in the start I lost everything on the first corner, in the rouge, and then I think I touched with my teammate and I lost a couple of positions, like 8 or something like that. So I built it up to the third place again.
Well, you managed to bring it back to the very end here, and you finish on the podium. A great touch to start this championship season off. Congratulations to you.
Thanks.
That's going to do it here for Spa. A bit of work to do now afterwards as we go now to next week. We are going to Willow Springs for the second round of this championship. A great result for you guys here today. Give yourselves a pat on the back for sticking it on to the very end. We did lose a couple of drivers in this race, but for you guys who stuck it to the end, hoping for that safety car, well, it worked out for you. So yeah, wonderful race from you guys there. I'll come back into the chat to just have a little bit of a debrief. And yeah, we'll see you guys next week for Willow Springs. And what a race that was. Ladies and gentlemen, Spa 24 complete, now being the first round of the championship. Last year was the last round. This year is the first round. Next week, we go to Willow Springs. That's going to do it for us here today at Spa-Francorchamps. We'll see you next week. 7 days. GT3s will be back better than ever. We'll see you then.